Yes, guys, welcome back to TFW, the final whistle. And as you can see, we're looking a bit different. It's the off season, so we decided to change things up a bit, but it's still the exact same show. But before we get into today's roundup and recap of the last year, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you know exactly when we record. Boys, it's been 1 year. First of all, let's just get a quick round of applause. Guys, thoughts on the last year, last season? What are we saying? Raph, why are you wearing glasses?
I'm wearing shades.
Yeah.
It's funny you asked that, bro.
Because
Well,
we're indoors, by the way.
Yeah, first the sun's out outside.
Okay, yeah, outside.
1 year. And also, my club won a trophy last season. Ain't that right, Max?
Come on.
I don't know about you, Nitz. I don't know about you, PB. But
Oh, brother.
we're sitting with an FA Cup winner right here.
Two
So big up
trophies.
Ten
Wait,
Hag
wait,
and
wait,
Manchester United.
Wait.
Van
Say
Nistelrooy.
that last bit again. You said you sat here with FA Cup winner.
Yes.
Because I didn't realise you were on the pitch. What number do you wear?
You don't worry about that.
Because that's even
You don't worry about
that's the
that.
training kit as well, by the way.
Kobe.
Nah, Kobe's representing us, innit?
Oh, is it?
Kobe's
Oh,
representing
us.
us.
Oh,
Okay.
Rashi.
Rashe.
Yes.
But yeah, man, things are looking good for Man United.
Two
Obviously
trophies
with
in 2
the-
years. You can't complain, man. You
Yeah.
can't complain.
Yeah, you're not gonna lie.
Nah, it's,
Listen, I don't really like United, and the fact that they finished below Chelsea in Chelsea's worst period, etc., is very bad. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's about winning,
100%.
and he's done that. 2 trophies in 2 seasons is very good. Obviously, just missed out on the Community Shield, which okay, cool. We don't really class that as a major trophy, but regardless, I feel like Ten Hag's doing well.
okay, it's not a major trophy, but is it like...
We know you like to win it, we
Is that
know.
something we're going to classify as a trophy? Because I always see it differs with every team.
It's a trophy, but let's not say it's a major trophy. But
No, it's not a
trophy.
major one, but it's a trophy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a trophy. But
Cool.
if someone won,
We won a trophy last
but if
year.
someone, no, oh god, man.
We won a
Okay,
trophy
you want
last
you
season.
know? Okay, it's a shield.
It's a trophy.
It's a
It's a
plate.
plate.
It's a plate.
It's a shield.
You can't drink from it. We've been drinking from our
You can
trophy.
eat from it.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right, bro.
Small chops.
No, honestly though, I feel quite positive about United moving forward. Yeah, with the CEO and the sporting director, technical director, Van Nistelrooy coming in, Rennie Hacker coming in, the new goalkeeping coach, new set piece specialist as well. Ten Hag renewing his contract, Bruno renewing his contract. The signings we made as well. The future's bright for United, man. And I'm here for it.
I do hear
Renovations are
that.
starting. Old Trafford. I mean,
you
we'll
see the
take it,
tunnel?
bro?
You see the tunnel?
They're fixing
Oh,
the
they're
roof.
fixing that, yeah. Bro, come on, man.
You man are hating.
Jealousy, bro.
Fish tank is crazy though,
Jealousy.
man.
Jealousy.
Fear of dreams.
Theatre of nightmares. That's what it is. Theatre of horrors.
But one point though on United, since we're on the topic, is that okay, cool. You've got like all these new people in place. However, you're still actually linked to similar players that you were linked to, how many years ago. Like De Ligt was someone who has always kind of been linked to United. What exactly is the strategy? Are you going for older, experienced players? Are you going for young
Did you
players?
see how much he went to Juve for and then how much he went to Bayern for?
No, what was the prices?
Way more than what we got him for now.
Yeah.
So what my point is that if we had got him all those years ago, we would have been paying a similar price to what we paid for Maguire. So actually, I'm actually happy that we've got him now because he's had the experience of playing in Netherlands, in Italy, and then in Germany, and now he's coming to the Premier League. The Bayern fans loved him. He did well at Juve, but he wanted to leave himself. So I think it's a great signing, especially for how much you paid for him.
Doesn't it kind of concern you? Like every 2 years, he's hopping from a club. The price is getting lower. He's never really finding his feet. What makes you think that he's going to find his feet at United?
Not necessarily, The reasons that he left Italy and the reasons that he's leaving Germany are completely different reasons. And people on Twitter and on social media are making it seem like he wasn't wanted at Bayern. Bayern fans loved him. You know what I'm saying? And he left, correct me if I'm wrong, he left Juventus because of the playing time, because they still had, what's his name? Chiellini, I think, still playing. So, he left there, went to Bayern, played, but then they signed Kim Min-jae. They have, obviously, Eric Dyer. But I don't like the narrative that Eric Dyer moved him out of the squad. It wasn't
I'm not going to lie.
It weren't a
Tuchel
under
loved
Tuchel?
Tuchel loved Dyer, though.
That's what I'm saying, though. But it's not a thing where ultimately we know De Ligt is better than Eric Dyer.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
not even. So the narrative that he was like phased out of the squad is not adapting. He's still a great player.
But was
ultimately wanted to
Upamecano
keep him.
getting in the team ahead of him?
Yeah.
time.
Upamecano is first pick, basically.
And then Kim Min-jae.
Upamecano
And then Kim Min-jae started
dead.
stinking it up a bit. Then De Ligt was playing. and then
There were
Dyer.
obviously some sort of issues between
obviously
him
manage,
and the
yeah,
board
and
or
the
the
board
managers and
yeah,
that.
I
And
get
the
it.
fact that even company doesn't want him as well, there were obviously some sort of issues. But the difference now is that, firstly, you mentioned that his value's been decreasing. The fact that he's still leaving for 50 mil when he's been on the bench for most of the season tells you that he's a good player. The fact that Bayern wanted to keep him tells you that he's a good player. And as I said, what makes a difference is the fact that he's coming back now to Ten Hag, who actually brought him into the Ajax squad. They did so well. They got to that Champions League. Was it semi-final that they got to? So I think it's a good move.
I hear it, but 50 mil doesn't make him a good player. But that's the
What
one
makes him a
thing.
good player?
What he does on the pitch. Price has nothing to do.
But
with it.
you've seen what you can do on the pitch. We've
Yeah.
all seen it.
No, but his point, his
Anthony
point,
costs
his
90 mil.
point-
He's not a good player.
Yeah, his point.
Anthony costs
What I'm
90
saying
mil.
is
He's not a
that
good player.
what I'm saying
That's
is
what I'm
that the value that you're paying, what you're paying for him, is evidence of how good he is and how much and how highly Bayern regard him as.
I-
what I'm trying to
to
say?
be fair, now
Gallagher's
I-
going for like 40 mil, bro. Like it honestly, like when it comes to price, like players moving, the price, it's inflated, bro. It's contracts and the bargaining power of whoever's involved. It's not about the quality of the player. You know, it should be. That's how it was before.
It's definitely still a factor. Is what my point is.
Definitely.
Yeah, I hear it. But you know,
to some extent, yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Let's talk about Arsenal.
Arsenal.
What's going on with you lot?
Can't lie. I think what we're doing is we're trying to. I still need to understand Arteta's madness and obsession with defenders, though.
That's the thing. You don't even understand what Arteta's doing. Does Arteta even know what he's doing, bro?
Yeah, he does. He has a clear plan. He has
Yeah,
a clear.
setting up
he does.
pickpocketers.
Yeah?
You know.
He does. Shall I tell you what he's doing?
Go on. Phoebe said he does. Phoebe said he does.
I know what Arteta's doing. He's just trying to copy his dad. That's all he's trying to do, bro.
People say that though, but it's like, bro, he worked under Pep for what, 3 years or 4, maybe
4
no,
years,
4 years.
I think, yeah.
Before that, the guys had, when you think about it, a very, very good footballing education at PSG, La Masia, Rangers under David
He's got his
Moyes.
GCSEs.
Saying that, I see what
Work
we're doing.
experience.
I see
Year
what we're
10
doing.
work
No, it's
experience.
cool. I see what we're doing. Anyways,
my boy in it.
I think you're bad with that GCSEs concept. No, it's cool. But what was I gonna say? I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to address the issues of not having. I said it. I don't know if I said it at the start of TFW or might have said it on Outro. I can't remember when I said it. But it's a problem in terms of the second squad. The quality between the first team and the second squad is too far. So that's why I feel like what we're doing, we're signing a lot of players, and it's like, especially defenders, because when Gabriel comes out or Saliba comes out, the gap is too much. Same with up front. If like Saka comes out, the gap is too much. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like what we're doing now this summer is trying to address those gaps.
Don't you feel as though you have issues with the first team as well? Like, for example, a striker. You're talking about building up the second team in case of injuries or, for being able to rest players like Saka and whoever else. But where's the striker? You want to get rid of Nketiah now,
Do you know what? So with Nketiah, I think it's a thing where he wants first team football. He wants to be playing 30 plus games, just league. Do you know what I mean? And with the way Arsenal been playing, we can't give him that. Do you know what I mean? We can't do that.
So where's the striker?
Are you happy with Jesus going into the season with Jesus as your number 9 and Havertz?
Do you know what? I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think if we lose Nketiah, yes, we might need to then buy a striker. But if we don't, I don't think we do because one, Gabriel Jesus. I'm gonna say this.
Stunk it.
I'm gonna say
4
this.
league
Stunk
goals
it.
and number 9.
I'm gonna say
Stunk
this.
it.
4.
And I'm gonna take the flack. But Gabriel Jesus, he's lost weight. He looks sharp. Like I've seen the preseason.
You know what he's doing? I can't lie. I hold my hands up. He's doing what I did with Martial now. He's doing what I did with
So you
Martial.
can see it now. Now you can see.
It's not
It's
wise,
different.
man.
No, but it's different.
No, all I'm
Give
saying
up.
is, all I'm saying is
Give up.
he's looking a bit sharp.
I
But
told you already last season, Pep sells these players for a reason. It's never for not. Pep ain't letting go of Jesus, to a rival club like Arsenal if he feels as though Jesus is
Gave
good
him
enough of
Zinchenko
a
I get
striker.
that argument, but
at
And
the same time,
Zinchenko as well.
Zinchenko just
At
gave
the
him.
same
Just one
time.
second.
Yeah,
At the
go
same
on.
time, he let go of Jacques Cancelo because he didn't want to be. Look, Pep has
Yeah,
always
but
said
not to another club in the Premier League.
because
He let go of Palmer,
no one
though.
else wanted him though.
He let go of Palmer.
Exactly.
And that was a flop.
Palmer, that was a flop. That was a flop.
Like,
And look
not
at how
a flop
old-
to come to Chelsea, but a flop to let him
But
go.
I'm saying also look at
I don't
the
even
age
think so.
of Palmer as well. I'm saying someone like Jesus, he was in and around the first team.
Yeah.
He could have been their new number 9.
Yeah.
Instead,
it's
he
true.
went and got Haaland and he let Jesus go. There's a reason for that.
One thing I'll say is that just because a team lets someone go, and I get what you mean. With us, it's like we're the only ones that have recently bought from City in terms of in the Premier League. So
I mean, you lot got Sterling.
Sterling,
So, but-
Yeah.
Sterling, and he let Sterling go clearly for a reason.
For a
but
reason, that's
everyone
what I'm
knew.
trying to say. Similar to what you said.
And Sterling is like, if not one of my favorite Premier League players
We
after
know,
Hazard.
glurping, but we get it, yeah. So,
Okay, cool.
Get
He's-
off it, man. Get off.
But as I've said in previous videos, this season is last chance.
Yeah.
Because look, his tenure at Chelsea has not been good enough. We'll get on to Chelsea, but then Palmer, that's someone who you could say Pep shouldn't have let go. But look at Jesus. Jesus could never hold down that number 9 spot. He was getting drifted out to right wing, where he probably was better than he was in the 9 spot.
I think even to say that it's wrong for Pep to let go of Palmer, I don't think it is wrong for him to let go of Palmer, because one, he has Oscar Bob in that team. He can play
mate.
anywhere in that. No. But let me land at this point. He has Oscar Bob coming through, and Palmer obviously said he wants first team football. If someone is unhappy here saying that he wants first team football, he's gonna let him go. He even said it in an interview after I think it was like in January times, like, oh, why did he let Cop? He even tried to keep him for that season. The season before, Palmer wanted to leave. He said, no, stay, please. But ultimately, it's up to the player.
Cool, but he said stay, please. But Jesus, pack your bags and go to London.
Bro, because he wanted to play first
Hello.
team football. And
Hello.
I know what happened this season.
Yeah, but Pep didn't let him play first team football week in, week out because he's not good enough to be a striker and win the
Full
league.
goals,
like that.
bro. Full goals is crazy.
Okay.
Don't talk
And
about
it's not. It doesn't happen often. I've said this so many times. It doesn't happen often that a team wins the league without a striker that can score you 20 Premier League goals.
And what I will say is maybe Jesus isn't the player to do that. And what I'm saying is, I think, especially with Arsenal, there isn't going to be that one standout player that is going to score 30 goals or 25 goals.
So you want the Liverpool mode, basically
I-
right winger.
I would-
striker.
I would-
that's
Salah, but
that
even
suits
Salah.
Arsenal, to be
Exactly.
fair, that
Yeah,
Yeah,
suits
but
Arsenal.
even Salah, how many goals is Salah scoring? How many goals is Mane
exactly.
scoring?
Yeah, okay.
So how many
Okay,
of
but-
your players are going to score
Well,
you
those-
15 plus goals?
That means
in
Martinelli,
well,
Saka
we've-
need
in
to-
the Premier
need to
League
start
alone.
pushing.
And they've proven it. 2 seasons ago, when we finally got our attack clicking, Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka, all got 15
So what
goals.
happened last season?
Last season, I think we were focusing more so on the defensive side of our game, because 2 seasons ago, our defense was leaky. And it was a thing.
Arteta can't do both. He can do the pickpocket
needs to
thing,
do
but
both.
he can't
Oh,
focus
one
on
at
the
a
come on,
time.
guys. This is
One
not
at a
career
time.
mode. It's not career mode, man. Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
It's true though.
Let's not do this.
Yeah, because you have to focus on all aspects and all areas of the pitch.
Yeah, but
your
sometimes-
midfield, I'd say your midfield is quite
strong.
good right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I feel like Party,
Yeah,
right?
it's alright.
No, it's
Pa-
strong.
nah,
It's
Party-
strong.
It's alright.
No.
It's
It's one,
alright.
sorry, it's one of the best in the league. Don't even get me angry.
Yeah, one of the best. That's easy to say. All
It's,
right.
it's top 3
It
in the
is,
league.
it
It's top
is.
3 in the
Yeah,
league.
well, yeah, you are your top 3 teams in the league.
In fact,
You
it's
are.
top 2 in the league.
Yeah, but it's not one.
No, wait. It's top 2 in the league.
okay.
But like,
Yeah, man.
my point is, yeah, okay, the midfield, you know, you've got that unlock.
Yeah.
However, the defense, he keeps buying all these defenders where there's like Raf said, there's a glaring problem up top. You need a number 9 who's
need
going to
goals,
get
man.
you 15 goals, and your Gara. Havertz might do, you know,
15.
that 13, 15 maybe, but then when you do that, you need Saka to be then scoring 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
or
think
Martinelli to be
when
then
you do
scoring
look
that.
at last season, when I think about Arsenal, I don't think about their defensive troubles. I actually I look they had to score goals in certain matches. Like for example, I know at the Emirates you drew 2-2 with Aston Villa, or was it you lost?
No,
to
we
Aston
lost
Villa?
2-0.
That's what I'm saying. So that may be a defensive problem, but throughout the whole of the season, it wasn't terrible. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Your defensive
And
problem weren't terrible.
do you know,
You needed to score goals. That's what it was.
I think it's more so. I don't think it's as straightforward as just saying, "Oh, well, our defense isn't the problem. So why is he buying?"
No,
more
no, you can
defenders?"
buy players. Don't
I
get you
think-
can bolster your defense, but I
Yeah.
feel like the glaring issue, as PB said, is attacking options.
And you know, maybe he is trying to address that by playing a new style. And again, everyone knows.
Playing 4 centre backs.
Listen to what I'm saying. I think Arsenal, the way we play, we play out from the back. A lot of teams nowadays play out from the back, which means that your attack starts from the back. It starts from when the goalkeeper passes to either the centre halves or the fullbacks, and you progress that way. So I'm saying maybe what he's trying to do is he's trying to conjure up, okay, cool. If I can get enough different ways of starting an attack from my defense, these are the players that I need, or these are the profiles that I need. So he's getting these defenders, so then it allows people up the pitch to play better, because ultimately that's where our attack is starting from.
So next season, what happens then? This
Ne-
upcoming
So
season.
this
what happens?
upcoming season, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think we can finish second again. We have to win the league this year, and
You
I
said
feel
that
like
last season, but yeah, go on. You did say
we
that
have
last
to
season.
we have to win the league this year, because
It's true.
2 seasons ago it was premature, you know.
And it was a bottle job.
And it was premature and it was a bottle job, because no one expected us to. We probably didn't even expect to actually be first for as long as we did and run City the length.
It's true,
Last
but-
season that went, we learned. We were like, okay, cool. Do you know what? We know what it's kind of like to be in that position now. Now we're gonna we matured a bit, and we actually ran it all the way to the final day, lost by a point.
so this
now
season-
this season we've learned, And surely, like, bro,
And
it has
if-
to happen.
and if that
Just
doesn't
say it,
happen-
say it, say
has to
it.
happen.
And if,
Tell
and
us
if
what's
it
gonna
doesn't
happen.
happen,
If it doesn't happen, then
then
I'm
what
gonna
happens
just,
with Arteta and what happens?
I'm gonna just drink my drink.
Nothing.
and
Arteta
relax,
just
innit? Like,
becomes the new Wenger.
what
Specialist
I'm
in
saying,
failure.
though.
That's
So-
all that happens, bro.
Is that what you're happy with? So even if he doesn't win, you still want Arteta there, 100%, with no progress, no trophy. Like literally the same with the last 2 seasons.
Look at him. He's just gonna keep drinking the drink, bro.
sad.
Yeah,
Last
it's
2
sad,
seasons,
bro.
Sad.
you haven't won no trophy, and you've come second twice.
Yeah.
So again, if this season you're second again, no trophy, what do you say then?
Second again, no trophy. Then I'm like, okay, cool. Something has to change. And to be fair with you, his contract is up next year, anyways. So it can be a turning point.
Go on,
fair.
say, I actually want to hear the words. Like, look at the camera and say, if he doesn't win the league this season, just.
If he doesn't win the league this season, I'm gonna sit my
Who?
juice.
Start again. If,
and
who? If Arteta doesn't win the league
if
this
Mikel
season.
Arteta doesn't win the league this season, I'm gonna sit my juice and I'm gonna be like, we need to do better.
Oh, come on, man.
You see, well,
Quickly
you see
Chelsea and then we'll do the
man,
rest
you
of the
see the
league.
standards, man. But
Should we talk about your standards
yeah,
and your
no,
transfer
let's
standards
talk
as well?
about my. Let's talk about my.
Let's talk
team.
about your youth club. Let's talk about it because you man have got like
wait, did you call it youth club?
yeah, they got
Fairs.
like 60 under 21s
Fairs.
just there chilling.
Fairs. Southwest Youth Club. I get it.
Southwest FC,
no.
bro.
I hear it. I hear it, man.
Let's talk about
To
it.
be
Jedhead
fair,
United.
Keeping
Let's
the
go.
kids off the streets.
I don't really.
The favelas.
City of God, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what's bad? I don't understand the strategy. It kind of does make you, to some extent, feel like, oh man, I just don't even feel that association or connection to the club anymore. But
Yeah.
with that being said, when we look at what Abramovich was doing in his time, it's not too dissimilar. Remember Marco Marin, all these
Lucas Piazon.
Piazon, that guy was on loan for how long? All these different guys.
You know
like,
what?
But the difference is, though, under Abramovich, you were able to say, okay, this is Chelsea's starting 11.
yeah.
This is who's going to play right wing. Like, look at under Mourinho, under other managers.
Yeah.
Well, you knew who was going to play. And then you had so many players out on loan.
Yeah.
On the bench. You've got 40 players out on loan? And we don't know who's starting.
But that's
as
the
well.
thing. The amount of loanees, I don't have a problem with because that's what Chelsea used to do. The issue is what you said. Back when we used to have all these numerous names, we had a world-class 11. We had John Terry, Drogba's, Solomon Kalu's better than Saka. We had all these different type of people in and around the squad. However, now you've got, and no offense to them, you've got Noni, who's at the right wing spot. And then you've got teams who've got
Calm down, you're on cam. But go on.
you're on cam. And no offense to the guy, he's a baller, but at the same time, you know, and if Elise would have come to the squad, to the team, you'd have felt, okay, cool, that's harsh competition. That's, you know, world-class level. However, we've signed Neto, who's another injury-prone player. Is he going to come in and score those 20 goals that we see Salah score?
Nope.
Or is he going to give up the numbers that Saka does put up? No, he's not really. So then you start to think, what is Chelsea trying to do here?
Can I ask you a question? Like, do you remember the feeling of like you're linked to a player, you sign him, and it's like, oh,
Yes.
you got that player. Do you remember that feeling?
Yeah, I do.
Because you know it's like every other day.
You felt like that when Enzo came.
Yeah, but like there's like
did.
it's like every other day you guys have spent 20. First of all, in fact, we're not even talking about where's the strategy. Where's FFP? Because one thing I need to understand is
They're stretching the contracts, man. So it
How-
works.
Yeah,
long are
they've
you gonna-
got rid of that amortization.
But
So
how
I
long
don't
are
know
you-
what's going to
how long
happen
are you gonna
with
step
P-
on this product?
I
How
don't
long are
know.
you gonna stretch it?
I don't
It
know
makes
what's
no
going to happen with
sense.
PSR in the next couple of years, but I don't really even care about all
They
of
might
that, man.
just scrap that whole thing.
Nah, they
soon,
need to
man.
give them like a 3-season ban, transfer ban.
Well, that's what you would want. But
One
it
of our-
depends. We don't know if they're breaking the rules or not.
Yeah.
They must be, bro.
Well, we don't know
Because for the fact for someone like United even to not necessarily be going for Delit when there's kind of like a green light and an open road because of PSR concerns, you're looking at Chelsea spending 30 mil every week.
Yeah, but the thing is, with Chelsea, they have a lot of young players
That they sell for
that
pure
you can
profit.
sell for a lot of good money. So yes, they've spent a lot now, and in the future, on plain paper, they may not be able to spend a lot next season. However, they also know that if they want to spend some more money, they've got 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds.
Yeah, but what
that
good
they
are
can
those
sell and make the
18,
money
19,
back.
20-year-olds if they don't play? No one was want to buy them. You know what I'm saying?
You're taking risks. You're taking risks on multiple players at the same time, and then from there on, you're seeing who works, who doesn't work. Whoever doesn't work, you sell them. You use the money to buy
And then
someone else.
speaking about this actual coming season, you said that is Pedro Neto going to get you those 20 goals? Is Noni going to get you those 20 goals? What's your take on the whole Lukaku thing? He might-
No,
Bro,
no.
you need an attacker that's going to get you.
Lukaku.
You're saying it shit.
No.
We said the same thing. Well, you lot said the same thing with Sancho. And I was like, bro, he might have a place when he comes back. You said, no, it's done. He's going. It is what it is. Bro, he's back and he's playing.
Bro, Sancho, he might cut again anyways. But on the topic of Chelsea, Lukaku is done. He fully disrespected the club. You know, doing that interview mid-season for no reason is stupid. However, like with Chelsea, I feel like all we can do is try and improve on sixth. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Spending the amount of money that you've spent, the current squad and a new manager, all you can do is try and break through to Champions League football. If we do it, I don't know, because we've got a lot of competition in, you know, Villa and all these other teams around us. But we'll see.
We'll see. You guys let us know in the comments below. Do you think there's method to Chelsea spending madness? Do you think, is it crunch time for Arteta and United? Are things finally looking up? But as always, guys, leave a comment below. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. And Raph, what do you always say?
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Peace.